Hey guys, it's me Heather, and it's that time of year again, the Sephora VIB Sale, and you're going to be getting 20% off at Sephora. And from what I can tell, from everybody who's messaged me, sent me a text message, messaged me on Instagram, or people that I've seen in person, this is excluding all the TikToks and all that. People have loaded their carts up and they're ready to go, and I'm getting lots of questions about stuff that I've bought recently and I'd shown in hauls or I'd talked about, and people were like, what would you buy? What do you suggest over one thing over the other? And I'm here to tell you. So this will be like a sort of a buy this, not that. I'm going to go through, I have my computer open here for my recent purchases, and I'm going to give you a little mini review on some stuff maybe not to buy. Also, I got some stuff sitting in front of me. This might be lengthy, so you know, get a snack. Maybe I'm the only person who literally grabbed an apple before I sat down. Just trying to get some nourishment so I could film this video. So if you need some nourishment while you watch, go ahead and do that, and then we can reconvene and you can get your cart open and get ready to add and delete. Okay, so first thing here we're gonna look at is the Hourglass. I'll put a picture here. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlock Face Palette. It is $85. Okay, so let's say that it's beautiful. I bought it. It had the elephant on it. I loved it. Remember I said it was scratched on the front when I bought it, and I was like, that's annoying because it's $85. It's $85. She got it from the back. It was already scratched. I put it in my makeup bag, took it out to used it. And first, the front of it got scratched even more. It wasn't horrible, but it already was starting to look pretty crappy for $85. So like the paint was already chipping off of it. And also, I just realized that maybe me and Hourglass have to part ways because their stuff is just so natural. It's not for me. Like, I sit there and I put that blush on, put it on again, put the blush on, put it on again, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I want it to be bright, I want it to be bold, I want it to be beautiful, but I don't have time to fool around with the blushes and the powders and stuff. It's too natural for me. So that was returned. And then also I returned the Fantasia One Size Highlighter because I went outside and it was just chunks of glitter sitting on my face, showing every pore, every like texture on my face. It looked like dollar store like highlighter glitter on my face. Like, it looks so bad. And I used just a fluffy, you know, highlighting brush and just kind of buff it on and went about my day. I knew it was gold. I was like, it looks rose gold on the packaging and on some of their swatches, but I was like, I can wear gold. I don't care. I'll wear gold because I do a light dusting. So also a thing to pass on for me, and I'll tell you why, is if you're interested in the House Labs foundation from Lady Gaga. I have oily combo skin. I have texture, I have pores. Time to time I'll have acne or breakouts and stuff. I do have fine lines, obviously, but it was so bad. I did also return it. That's like, I think 5 things in a whole year I returned. So but yeah, I did return that. I do not recommend it. Like and I've had several friends who've tried it and they said absolutely not. Like, it was setting like in weird spots, but it was gone everywhere else. I looked like I'd been through hell. Each time I tried it, this was like half on, half off, greasy. Like, it was bad no matter what primer I used. And I'm not gonna make something work for $45. So I'm not gonna make it work for $45. Like, it's not happening. I'm not gonna spend that much time. I'm tired in the morning anyway, so we're not spending all morning trying to prep my skin. So that was just not something that I loved. Now, on to things that I do love. Don't worry, I'm gonna spend your money for you. We can do fragrances. I don't have that many. Basically anything from the Sol de Janeiro I have absolutely loved, but this, okay, so this is the Teresa, I can't pronounce it, I'll show you. 68 cent, but this is the Elastic Cream. I've got the, is it the body mist I got from it? I picked something else up in this scent. I think it is the body mist, but it does remind me of the Baccarat Rouge. It is very light. I use this lotion. I put this on and I spray this lotion, and I can spray the Baccarat Rouge on, It will stay all day. It smells amazing. I get so many compliments. Even if I just put this on before I leave the house, like just to moisturize with, I get so many compliments when I wear this scent. Any of the Sol de Janeiro scents, people will ask me, what are you wearing? Your hair smells so nice. What do you have on? I'm like, guys, it's just this, because this Sol de Janeiro brand is so good. I hope they don't ever come out as like a horrible company or they're bad people, because I'm keeping them in business. I own almost pretty much everything they've ever came out with. I own it. I love, but this Teresa 68 scent, oh, guys, nice. Also, basically any of the replica scents, but this one is Jazz Club. This one and I think it's Autumn Vibes, something like that. I'll put like 5 of them now, 4 or 5 of them. I usually get this little size because I have so many fragrances. I don't want to be wasteful, but my husband loves this one. It's like, it is like cigars and bourbon and all like the good scents that you can imagine that would be in a, oh God, I love it. Love it. He loves it. He also wears it from time to time. So if you want something that's unisex that you think your significant other would enjoy, Jazz Club is definitely one of them. Everything from 𝐿𝐤 that I've bought, I love, and I get so many. I mean, let me tell you, I must be the best smelling girl in town, because everywhere I go, somebody compliments my fragrance. This one is one that I got in the car, and my friend was like, what are you wearing? And I was like, I don't remember. And she's like, remember, because it smells so good, I need to know. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was this. And so she has now purchased it because she loves 𝐿𝐤 as I do. And this is the Juicy Apple in Eden. Oh my God, it's so good. And again, I just get these little sizes. See, it's like all the way down to here, because I have so many fragrances. I don't need full sizes. Now, if my husband buys me full sizes, that's another story. But if also, so many compliments. Everybody loves this. My husband loves it. It smells so good. I love Victor & Rolf. Their newest one that's like purple wasn't my favorite, but everything else has just been 10 out of 10. 10 stars. Out of 10 stars. Then we're going to get right into makeup after I recommend this. This is the Lord Jones Royal Oil, 1,000 milligrams of CBD. I'm pretty sure they still sell this on Sephora. I got it from Sephora. I was thinking maybe I got it at Nordstrom, but no, I got this at Sephora. 20%, I'm definitely getting another one. I think it was like $80, $90 without the 20% off. I put this, okay, so it says it's topical, but also if you go on their website and any article that's ever been written about it, they talk about putting it under your tongue for anxiety. I put it in, I make a little nighttime concoction of magnesium, cherry tart cherry juice, and this. Or I'll put this in my morning coffee, or sometimes just directly under the tongue. It really works. I like it a lot. I will repurchase it. It may be purchased with this 20% off. I have about, it probably, you can kind of see, it's about right here. So I'm almost halfway through it. You literally don't even need a full dropper. Just what is in there whenever I take it is what I use. And I really notice a difference. If I don't like do my little concoction at night, I'm up until 3 o'clock in the morning. And I've tried the other stuff separately and it works a little bit, but all 3 of those together, like, you're getting the best sleep of your life. You might even snore. You're sleeping so good. So I can't recommend this enough. I have used it on my skin. It works perfectly fine on the skin, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to take it orally. They're not telling you to take it orally, but it is good and I can recommend it. This is just blue spirulina. You know, your girl's going to do anything weird that she can do. She's going to do it. All right. Now into the makeup, the good stuff. I am going to just get it out of the way first and foremost and say yes to the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Fair Medium Face Palette, Pillow Talk Face Cheek and Eye Palette. And it is in Fair Medium. If you don't like bright pink, this is what this bright pink looks like on me. It is, I've kind of muted it down. Also, it's been on all day. But if you do not like bright pink, you do have this more like darker rose pink. It's very subtle. And these are very subtle. They're beautiful in a different way than the Hourglass. The Hourglass is just natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing anything. And you have to work for it to look like. This is just subtle looking, but it looks like you have makeup on. Like it shows up, like, and then I have this highlighter on. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, I just want the highlighters, I don't want the blushes, maybe one of these would do you better. This is her Pillow Talk Multi Glow in Romance Light, and this is my absolute favorite. Like, it's got the pink here, and then it's got the other kind of peachy color, and then a white color. So like, I always just pop that white in the inner corners and on my brow bone, and just take a fluffy. It looks good in the sunlight. It holds up. Doesn't emphasize texture. It like suits my need for bling, but also you cannot make it blingy, and you can make it look nice and natural, and like you're a respectable woman or man. I mean, must have Gucci bronzer. I don't know, man. I'm doing pretty good. I hit, like, you can't, I don't know if you can see it, but right in the middle, it's like panned there. It's like down to the, but I've been saying that for probably 3-4 months, and it's still hanging in there. So I may be able to make it to the spring. I want you to know that I didn't know that was under there until a short period ago. So anyways, definitely recommend the Gucci bronzer. Best bronzer, hands down, that I've ever used. Favorite bronzer. If you're in the market and you have the money and you're not putting yourself out and you're not having to charge it, it's definitely worth it. All this is just suggestions. Please, please, please know that these are just my reviews. And if I don't like something and you love it, amazing. Buy it if it makes you happy. Okay? That's all we're going to do. All right. So the next is the Haus Labs Rose Quartz Highlighter. Look, first the packaging, and I bought it to use it as a blush, but it's a highlighter, and everybody was using it as a blush, and it's very pretty. But when you put this on, you almost look goofy. Like, if you have beautiful dark skin, I'm sure it'll be great on you. It's just, you look goofy wearing it like a blush. Like, I have blended it, I have tried it, 3 or 4 different ways with different brushes. It looks goofy as a blush. It's meant to be a highlighter. Like, that is just too, I don't know about it. I think it's the sheen. I look like an 80s hooker. And normally, you'd be like, Heather, I thought that was your go-to. Normally, that is my go-to, but for $45 or for whatever, however much these are, it's just a highlighter, or I'm going to have to use it as an eyeshadow. It is too frosty to be a blush. Otherwise, 80 Streetwalker. Love the Anastasia Rose Metals. That's what I have on my eyes today. It is absolutely stunning. Let me show you. And I have worn it, I don't know, probably 5 times since I got it. It is so beautiful. And today I got complimented, and they're like, oh my God, your eyes look so blue with that rust color on your eyes. That is the most beautiful eyeshadow with your eye color. And I was like, I know. You're not wrong. So when you work with the public, when you work with, like, you have clients and stuff, they're going to tell you their opinion. So that's why I'm like, so-and-so said, this person said, because they're going to tell you. Huda, the Empower palette. I've been wearing this. I love it. If this is your color story now, if you're like, that's butt ugly, I wouldn't wear it, pass, don't buy it. But if you're in the market for it. And then another palette that I'm gonna have to say is a must-have is a Natasha Denona My Dream palette. Look how much I've been using it. I've used it so much I even dipped it with my brush. You know how that happens. You just hit it with the corner of your brush when you're doing your makeup. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. And lots of compliments every time I use it. So and let me open up my little handy dandy makeup bag here, because I got lots of good stuff to review for you. The Saltation, I told you, I hope this brand is a good brand, because I love their stuff. It would break my little heart to not be able to buy it anymore. This is the aluminum free deodorant that I told you guys. I watched Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She did an Amazon Live, and she said this was the best thing. Her daughters, all of her family members, she got them addicted to it. And she's not wrong. It works so good. And I live in Florida, and so, like, I was wearing it on my days off. I was wearing it, like, when I would walk the dogs. Just basic activities, even though it's still, almost November, and it was 95 today. So, but I've been wearing this, and I have not had any issues. I told my husband, I was like, be sure to let me know, because I'm testing out aluminum free deodorant, and normally those don't work for me. no problems. I love it. So I definitely recommend it. I'm not saying if you're going to the theme park all day to wear it, but I've been wearing it to work. It's been fine. So ta-da! Make It by Mario blushes. My current favorites are Soft Coral. I do it every time I open the brush end. It's got a little brush, if you don't know. I don't use it, but it's in there. All right, so Soft Coral. Beautiful. And let's roll it back down. I like that you can roll it up and down. And then my first favorite was Earthy Pink. You can tell. Uh-oh. I mean, there's not much product in there to start with, but I have been using this. You guys know I use it all the time. I've had it for a long time, but it's more of a dark pink. So if you're thinking about it, I also have used it for eyeshadow. Pretend this is the brush. You would just take it here and do it in the crease and just do it all over. I have been guilty of that when I just was like, it's not happening today. Love those from Make It by Mario. You don't want to see it, but I love this Dior lip oil. And I think I told this story already, but I am a senior citizen up here. And my memory fails me every 40 seconds. So, the Dior lip oil, this is in the shade 004 Coral. Every time I wear this, my husband says, "What are you wearing on your lips? I like that. That looks nice." Oh, I like that. That's nice. It's not sticky. And sometimes when I wear lip glosses, like it's like a string of gloss, you know, or it's sticky and he doesn't like it. I'm still gonna wear them, but he just doesn't prefer them. But every time I've worn this one, he's like, "I like that one. That's nice. It looks nice on you. It's very hydrating. I like that." So I will be buying more, and he will be paying for them because he likes it. I like it. I have no complaints. Sure, you can buy cheaper ones. I have a lot of cheaper ones. They just don't give the same glow, and I don't feel like they're hydrating. If you have any you think are a dupe, let me know, and I will definitely do a little video. But all the ones I've tried, they're not dupes. Go figure, right? The Cica Repair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Cream. I mention this almost at every Get Ready With Me. Love this. It's amazing. I think I have the little teeny tiny size. If you want to try it, what size are you? Half an ounce, 15 milliliters. So if you just want to try it, definitely give it a go. If you have any redness, because I can just tap it on, put my foundation on. I don't have to wear concealer. You also don't have to wear foundation. You can just put that on. It like neutralizes. Good to go. Something I'll say pass on is this Fenty. I've been trying to use it up. The Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener in Seashell. It creases and it makes me look 97 years old. Maybe 98. Like, it sets under my eyes. It was fine the first couple times I used it, but then I was like, why is my foundation low? Why is my eye makeup like all gone under here? Like, and it's this. I don't know if it's greasy, what it is. It's a weird formula. I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you're thinking of buying the Fenty Bright Fix Eye Brightener and this shade Seashell, I say pass. Must have is the YSL lipstick in the shade 22. Wow, YSL, is that what we named it? Shade 22. I don't have it on. I'm not gonna put it on because I have a different color on. But look at this. Everybody needs this hot pink. You need it in your life. Treat yourself to the YSL lipstick in the shade 22. Apparently, that's what it's called. Yes. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. You need it. Don't ask questions. Don't worry about a dupe. Just buy this. Treat yourself to Charlotte. A plethora of these. I have contour, highlight, and blushes. These are the three that are on top here. I have Peach Gasm, highlighter, and spotlight, and pillow talk. That's the three that I dug out. They are so good. They're very beautiful. However, let's see. All right, so this one's closed. It's all dried out at the cap because like you squeeze it out and then you have to twist it and close it. So it just stays in that cap and then that's all dry and gross. Let's see. Oh, this one's closed and it has, it's time to make sure they're closed. They're all closed. Look at that one. That's the highlighter. You know, but look, it's shut and they're still, they're a hot fucking mess. Ooh, they're a hot mess and they're beautiful. They're worth the money. I hope she comes out with better packaging, because it's gonna, if you can get your hands on the little travel size set, look how beautiful that is. Oh, God, that's beautiful. If you can get your hands on that travel size set, I'd say do that. It's gonna take me forever to use these, and they're gonna be dried out before I get to the end of it. If it or gone because it's leaking out. But oh, look at that. She is beautiful. I love her. All right, and then we're gonna end on, I know Pat McGrath has a new holiday palette out that I did not buy this year. I have bought for the past, what, 2 years that she's come out with them. And I have both of those palettes that I use 2 to 3 times a piece, maybe. I never reach for them. Not my favorite formula, and I have realized at 40 years old, me and Pat McGrath eyeshadows are hit and miss. I love the Bridgerton palette that I got. I love her face products, highlighters, blushes. I didn't really care for the foundation or the concealer. And the eyeshadows are just hit and miss for me. And I feel like at that price point, the $100 palettes, the $50, $65 palettes, they should be hit or miss. When you're paying that much money, it should be good every time. I don't have time, like I said, I don't have time to sit around and fool with it for that price. It's not happening. I'm going to tell you to pass on the Pat McGrath holiday palette of her smaller palettes. The Pat McGrath small palette, I really enjoyed it. It's purple. It's her new little one that's like it's like $35 or something. I liked it a lot better than some of her big ones. But there are a lot better palettes you can buy out there. So I'd say skip on the Pat McGrath palette. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you got a long list of stuff. I wanted to cover a variety because I know not everybody loves makeup. I didn't have a ton of skincare. I love skincare, but I'm always trying new stuff out. So if you have a specific question, or you're interested in buying a specific product, or you need something like for your eyes or lips or whatever, I'm happy to answer that for you down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.